This is the part that makes a difference. It makes all that work, all those long hours, makes it all worth it just to see him. Get to see a sunrise like this and get to see these guys hopefully head off to a new future and make more little seals.
Driving force in what we do here is probably the fact that after 30 years of working on all these animals, the animals are still the same. We're able to get them out, turn them loose, and to see those animals leave the cage and head out to sea and getting a second chance in life, that makes our day. I've been working at this well over 30 years. My wife and I both started out to venture off in stranding related causes along the coast here. We get a call here and there and work on it, and one thing led to another, and we started the Stranding Center, and we're going to look at the next 25 years as a new rebirth of the center into a larger facility. Right now, the Stranding Center technically handles the entire coast of New Jersey. It's about 1,800 miles of coastline. Everybody looks at New Jersey as 124 miles of beaches, but as you see behind us, there's a lot more mileage in backwater bays, and that's where a lot of these animals go in the wintertime. So we cover a lot of area. We also have handled strandings as far south as Florida, North Carolina, and then even up to Maine, actually. When an animal comes here, it's touch and go. They have a 50-50 chance of survival day by day. The longer they spend here, the more we can see what's going on, what their problems are, the better chance they have.
This animal was picked up back in mid-April up in Asbury Park, New Jersey. She has a broken back, a couple of her vertebrae are fractured and healed a little awkward. So she doesn't have much use of her rear flippers. She has feeling, she has movement, but she's not strong enough to actually swim with her injury. She gets around really well. Not as well as she could, but she gets around quite well for not being able to use her rear flippers, which is their main means of moving, at least in the water. So we're going to have to find a permanent home for her. So far she's doing really well. We've started some light training with her, getting her to come to the glass and station and not tear the food out of our hands. She's usually very aggressive. She's calmed down quite a bit, and she's doing really well. Hopefully we'll find a home for her in the next couple of weeks.
As time goes on and we work individually with the animals and see that they are putting on weight, we're able to get them back out. Now, our recovery rate right now is close to 85%, higher than anybody on the East Coast. And we're really proud of our staff and all the volunteers that put so much time in to get those animals to that state before release. Once an animal's reached its health quota here and we can't do anything more for it and it's overly plump with food, it's eaten all it could, then the time comes to turn the animals loose. Normally we could do it right here in New Jersey, but as time goes on and gets warmer and warmer out, there's more problems for the animal if we release them here. So we end up taking them up north, usually Rhode Island and even up to Maine actually for releasing depending on the time of season.
Right now we're in Charlestown Beach, Rhode Island, and we're going to take these guys down to the beach one at a time. We'll line them up, get them all side by side, pointing in the right direction, let them get a good whiff of the ocean, and one by one we'll open a door and hope they go on their merry way. I'm glad to see them go, but they'll be missed. It was a lot of work. These guys were with us about some of them almost 2.5 months they spent in rehab that we were working with, and it's good to see them back where they belong, at least a little closer to home.